Hi everyone, we'll be starting with Reverie MCQs where we will cover Crossing the Bar, Birches and the Darkling Thrush. You can also watch the playlist that is available in the description box. I have covered Tempest MCQs and Ecos MCQ. If you want handwritten notes and sample papers, you can download Telegram and join my channel. This is my channel and I have uploaded sample papers also here, as you can see, to build a fire, question paper of English, and I keep on uploading important MCQs, sample papers, so you can join my channel ICSE ISC AB Education Hub. You will get the link of this channel in the description box and also in the I button. So we'll continue. Question number 1. In what poetic form is Birches written in? Answer is blank verse. Blank verse means no rhyme but rhythm. What actually bends the birches down? Ice storms. Who is the speaker of the poem Birches? Answer is a man reflecting upon his boyhood. Birches are forest trees with slender branches. Now, birches are type of trees seen in the cold northern areas of the northern hemisphere. As a boy, the poet had been a dash of birches, that is, swinger of birches. As an adult, why does the poet wish to do the boy's art of swinging again? Answer is he wants to escape the world of harsh realities. What are the pieces of ice on the ground compared to? Pieces of broken glass. What happens to the branches of birches when they are bent down to the level of dry fen? Answer is they remained bowed down. Figure of speech used in they click upon themselves. Answer is onomatopoeia. It is a literary device where words mimic the actual sounds we hear. Okay. Next question. Of the following, what is symbolic of wavering between reality and imagination? Answer is swinging on birches. Which of the following is not the theme of Birches? Answer is vain glory in war. These three are in the theme of Birches. What do the metaphors of cobwebs and twigs symbolize? Hard times in life. Why does the narrator in the poem Birches feel a sense of regret? As an adult, he is unable to leave the responsibilities behind. Which game the boy in the poem Birches cannot learn as he lives too far from town? Answer is baseball. It is a very popular sport in America. What is the downward climb of Birches suggestive of? Man's desire to be rooted to the earth. Why do birches stand out against other trees? They have wide barks. Now these birches, it is a thin-leaved deciduous hardwood tree with wide bark, slender white barks. What does the word enamel mean in the poem Birches? Now, out of these four options, I can find outer layer of birch bark as the nearest. So you have to take this. In the poem, it means glassy outer surface. Which word in the poem Birches means dried fen? Answer is bracken. You'll have to learn the word meanings in the poem. What is meant by right themselves in the poem Birches? That is straighten. Why does the boy in Birches play alone? He lives far away from town and does not have any friends. Alone symbolizes that he has no friends with whom he can play. Why does the poet prefer to think that the boys bend the tree rather than ice storms? Boys cause temporary damage, whereas ice storms cause permanent damage. Which word is used in the poem Birches? Which is the antonym of flexible? Stiffness. You know, antonym means opposite. One by one, he subdued his father's trees. What does the word subdued mean? It means bent down. The boy does this so many times on his father's land that the trees lose their stiffness and bend towards the ground. Now, one way to interpret line 32 is to see it as an example of man conquering nature. Which of the following lines tells you that the boy becomes better at swinging? He always kept his poise to the top branches. So was I myself a swinger of birches. Who is the I here? The author himself. And so I dream of going back to be. Where do I want to go back? To his childhood, where he can enjoy, he can swing on the birches. What is the pathless word symbolic of? Answer is journey of life without any directions. Now it's easy to get lost when there are no directions provided. Why does the author wish to get away from earth a while? To rejuvenate himself, to refresh. And half grant what I wish, what does the author wish? To have a vacation from the troubles of life. Why does he want to return? He believes that earth is the right place for love. As the speaker climbs up the tree, he is climbing towards heaven. Frost says that many a time life gets tough and becomes a pathless wood without any direction. The poet thinks that earth is the right place for love. See, the options are so funny: playground, home, and garden. The poet says that whenever he is dashed in any way, he would like to take the birch swinging. Troubled. The boy learned the skill to maintain perfect balance until he took the stiffness of them. Mean no tree could stand erect as its stiffness is gone, and it is done by the boy. Dash is symbolic of confusions in life, cobwebs. Now, in this case, it was said that the boy, he was conquering his father's trees by swinging. So the answer will be B. The nearest option is B, so I have ticked it. Okay, we have done this. Now we will start with darkling thrush. Which of the following words does not show pessimism? Answer is canopy. What does the word lyre mean? It means a musical instrument. It is a U-shaped harp. What were the people doing in their houses? They were warming themselves. What does the poet mean by land's sharp features? Area was cold. The poem was written at the end of a century. How many stanzas does this poem contain? So it has 4 octet, right? The options are 4 octet, 5 octet, 6 octet, and 7 octet. Answer is 4 octet. Because one stanza has 8 lines. That is octave. The poem is written in iambic tetrameter. Each octave features alternating lines of iambic tetrameter and iambic trimeter, rhymed A, B, C, D, C, D. What does the appearance of the thrush bird signify? It signifies hope. In such desolate winter landscape, there was a thrush who sang of hope of a new beginning. So the thrush is symbol of faith and hope. This only brings a lesson that we should find hope even in the face of utter despair. Why does the poet show an aged thrush? To show feeble positivity. How can thrush song be best described? Hopeful. What does the phrase fling his soul mean? Thrush had a soulful voice. Season as highlighted in Darkling Thrush is winter. Darkling Thrush was published in The Graphic. You should also read the intro of that author so that you can know about where the author was born and who were the publishers of that song, that poem. Which of the following best expresses the tone of the speaker in the Darkling Thrush? Pessimistic, despairing. Coppice gate means gate made of wood or gate that open into wood. The coppice gate which the speaker lent represents the threshold of the new century. How did the vine stems score the sky? Like strings of a broken lyre. Starting with Crossing the Bar. Crossing the Bar was written in 1889. Tennyson wrote this poem 3 years before dying. What is the symbolic meaning of clear call for me? Poet is going to die. What is the meaning of embark? Start of the journey. What does the poet want when he leaves the world? Answer is a grand farewell. Identify the figure of speech in Morning of the Bar. Answer is personification. Who is referred as Pilate? Answer is God. Which historical age did Tennyson belong to? The Victorian age. Identify the superficial meaning of the word sunset. End of life. One clear call. What does this phrase tell you about the poet's realization? Answer is the calling of impending death. What is the figure of speech used in the line? You can read this line. Answer is personification. Now, personification is to give human characteristics to inanimate objects, non-living objects. For example, in the third line, and may there be no mourning of the bar, the poet personifies the sandbar. It is giving human characteristic to that non-living object. Give the meaning of the line, such a tide as moving seems asleep. Answer is the speaker wants his end to approach quietly without making any fuss. Give the symbolic meaning of the word boundless deep, eternity. What is meant by turns home again? The speaker wants his soul to return to eternity. What is the significance of the evening bell? Answer is suggestive of his death knell. Give the symbolic meaning of the word embark. Answer is begin a new journey. Who is referred to as Pilate? Answer is his God. What is the theme of the poem? Death and acceptance. And it's important for you to learn the themes of all the poems and the story. You can also watch the playlist of English language that is there in my channel. You'll get prepositions, phrasal verbs, and I think I have already made MCQs of Tempest, Ecos, so you can watch them also. Have a good day. All the best.